guys, what I am about to tell you is going to change your life. Let's go. What's up guys, it is Kimberly. Welcome back to my channel. As some of you guys know, I was once a person who did not think that I deserved to have like beautiful things and like a crazy, abundant, luxurious lifestyle where I attracted like my dream people and dream relationships to myself. Now that has all changed because when I was in school, I kind of flipped a switch in my behavior and my actions, and all of a sudden, opportunities just started coming my way and money was flowing in with abundance, and all of a sudden I was just so happy, and it was all because of this one technique that I did. I obviously have been using this technique for the last 10 years because it works so well, and recently on Instagram I was telling you guys a little bit about what I do to achieve abundance in my life, and you guys were like, you have got to do a video on that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I figure like, why not share my technique with you so that you guys can completely change your life this year. And I know that this will work for you too if it worked for me. You can go grab your bullet journal or just start taking notes because I'm gonna get really specific into my technique, how I do it, so you guys can freaking kill it in 2018. So step number one of my technique is to create a shopping list. And so basically you treat the world as if it's a giant store and think of all the things that you could ever want. On one of my very first goal lists, I wrote down that I wanted my very first Louis Vuitton purse because to me that symbolized abundance. And now I have a whole collection, but back then it was just to achieve that one Louis Vuitton. Do not worry about sounding superficial or ambitious or like you really don't think you are going to be able to get these things. That's not the point. It's really just to understand what it is that you want, what it is that's going to drive you to reach your goals. Maybe you want to get all A's in school, or maybe you just want a beautiful new pair of Doc Martens. I don't care what it is, you guys, write it down and make a huge list of all of the things in this universe that you want. So now that you've created your full shopping list, it's actually time to divide the list into different categories. Now the categories that I have are money, career, family, health, relationships, and friends. And under each of these categories, I think of specific things that I can do to kind of get me closer to my dream things. So if my dream is to get that amazing pair of Doc Martens, then maybe my actual goal needs to be that I have to get a part-time job and save up the amount of money that it's gonna cost me to buy this pair of shoes. If your dream is to be a YouTuber, then maybe the actual goal is to start your channel and start publishing regular videos. I love to print out my goals. I type it like old school on a computer and I print them out because for me, having something tangible makes it that much more real. And it's like cemented there. It's like the real deal now once it's printed for me. So you're gonna wanna keep this list somewhere where you can kind of see it, where it's in your line of sight. You don't want it like in your face every day where it's gonna stress you out that you need to do all of these things, but just kind of keep it on a little bulletin board or somewhere off to the side or in a notepad in your phone where you can access it when you want to, and just kind of there. So now that you're done the first 3 steps, and you can do those steps like literally today if you want to, but step number 4 actually happens over a period of months, and this happens in your everyday life. Now that you have those goals kind of cemented in, your 4th step is to start paying attention to things that the universe is bringing you. And this is the part where it's gonna start to feel a little bit scary. You're gonna notice that the universe starts to bring you opportunities that are in your list of goals and your shopping list. The universe always finds weird ways to send you messages. So if your goal is, for example, to get all A's, maybe the universe is going to bring you into contact with like an amazing tutor that can help you do that. Or a friend asks you to join like a volleyball league where you are going to meet that dream person that you've been manifesting. Your only job at this point is to just pay attention to the things that are going on in the universe around you and to act whenever opportunities come up. The other thing you're gonna wanna do in the next few months is to actually practice the art of visualization. Pretend that you already have all of the things that you want and feel as happy as you would feel if you actually had all of these things. Because when you are in a happy and positive state, when your vibration is high, you attract positive things to yourself. All you have to do is believe that you deserve them. So I personally like to visualize either either in my bed or in the bathtub with just like a simple 5 to 10 minute visualization of what my dream life would be in the next 5 years. When I first started visualizing, I visualized myself in a 2-bedroom condo because at that time I could not even fathom how I would buy myself a condo. So I visualized like a cool modern looking condo that was like super clean. The fact that I was thinking all of these things and they just came true for me, and now I've moved on to other things, should be assurance that if you do this, like it's going to happen for you too eventually if you work hard. So the final step in my technique to getting everything that you want and changing your life is to actually start to receive your miracles. So you guys have done all the work, you've done everything that you're supposed to do, and now the only thing that you need to do is sit back and let the universe actually start to give you all those things you've been working so hard for. And it's gonna feel so good. You're gonna start to know that when you put your mind to something, you can basically do whatever you want. After year 1, this was the most empowering part for me because I realized like, oh my God, when I do this, it just happens. So every year I've kind of made it a point to make my goals more ridiculous than the last year because it's spooky how fast they happen and like how accurate they are. Even when I was choosing a dream house, I cut out a picture and put a big heart around it. And guys, it is so scarily accurate to the house that I'm currently living in. It's freaky. You can be freaking fantastic boss women, like I know you all are. Like I saw your goals on Instagram, guys, they're ridiculous. If you are not following me on Instagram already, go over there and do it and tell me in stone what your goals are for this year, because once you've said it to me, we have made a pact that you are going to achieve your goal. I just know you're gonna do it. Guys, if you want more videos like this, let me know in the comments below because I love sharing my personal strategies with you guys. I wish you abundance and success this year, and I will see you guys all next week for another video on relationships. I love you all.